Hello, this is a video to help you orient yourself to the new 2019 application process for the SQA mentoring program. We're going to go through a few steps to show you how the mentoring application works this year, and if you have any questions at any time, you can email mentor@sqa.org. That's mentor@sqa.org. As with most things, the best starting point is SQA.org itself on the website. You will need to sign in to complete the mentoring interest form, which is the first step in the application process this year. So go ahead and sign in to your account. You must be a member for 2019 in order to apply. And then under Education and Career, there is a mentoring program option that will take you to the mentoring program page, where you will see that applications are now open until the 11th of February 2019. When you follow the instructions under application instructions, there are 3 steps. And the first step is the one that you have immediate control over, which is completing the mentoring program interest form. When you click on that form, it will take you to a page where you will complete a very brief amount of information. That includes your name, your location, your preferred email address, uploading a current CV or resume, and then letting us know whether you want to apply as a mentor or a mentee, or if you would like to both serve as a mentor and also be mentored by someone else, you can choose both. Depending on which one you select, this will open up 1 or 2 additional questions on the form for you to complete. But this should not take you more than a few minutes. After you have submitted this form, within about a week or less, depending on when you submit it, you will receive an email from our new online platform, Compatibility Mentor. Compatibility Mentor will send you an email inviting you to create an account and complete an assessment. That assessment is going to have some questions that help us identify the best partner for you. Now, mentors, I'm going to begin with you. The sign-up page with the link that you'll receive is going to ask you for your first name and last name and a password. And when you click sign up, it will, very standard, take you to a terms of service agreement. You can read the whole terms of service. I'm not going to do that right this second. And accept. And then before we get started, there are some instructions, a message from SQA, and a couple of options here for you to choose which gender pronouns you use, assuming that you are agreeing to let people view the report that's going to be generated. And then after you select these answers, you are going to continue to an assessment. These assessment questions, I will admit, take a few minutes, but they really are going to improve the match capabilities that we have. So we ask you to please take your time and answer these questions as quickly as you can. You cannot go back, so you want to make sure that you give the answer that you want to give, but don't take too long thinking over it. I'll also point out, you may not see this somewhat disagree as a bigger button. This will have to do with the width of your screen, and the width of the screen that I'm using right now is compressing that button because it's got the most characters, so it's forcing it to 2 lines. So I'm going to click through these very quickly. I'm not going to spend a lot of time letting you see all of the questions you're going to be answered, but you can see there are a fair number of them. I'm going to get to the part where we are just asking some questions that are specific to SQA and to your role as a quality assurance professional. Okay, so the first question will be the type of organization you work for, and then you'll be asked if you are willing to partner with a mentor from a different country, and do you want to work with someone in your own organization. Most people we know say it does not matter, but if you only want to work with someone from your own organization, you would click yes, and if you do not ever want to work with someone from your own organization, you would click no. For mentors asked if they would work with more than one mentee simultaneously, we never assign you more than 2 at a time. And then a question about mentoring students, if you're willing to mentor students. Then this question asks about your areas of expertise at the basic level. So which areas are you comfortable mentoring someone on at the basic level? When you've selected those, go down and click submit, and I realize it does not look like it moved to a new question, but I promise it did. Now it's asking what areas of expertise you would mentor someone at the intermediate level. And I'm going to choose a few more. I'm going to choose some down here so that you can see when I click submit, those boxes now are unchecked because we've moved to a new question, which is the advanced level. You can choose the same thing. If you only want to choose GLP for basic, intermediate, and advanced, that's perfectly fine. I'm just selecting different boxes for demonstration purposes. And then it asks you to please read this ethics and commitment statement and say that you agree to all of the statements there. After you have completed it, it will take you to this page. And I'm going to move to the Mentee Assessment now because I want to show the difference between the questions, and then the part after this is the same for mentors and mentees. So again, for the mentees, you will answer what type of organization you work for, if you want to be matched with someone from another country, if you will work with someone from within your own organization. If you are a student, then this is your place to tell us that you're a student or not a student. What level of mentoring do you need? Do you need basic, intermediate, or advanced mentoring? And then, what is your number one priority area? Be very careful in your selection here, because once you have selected something, then it's going to move to the next question, and you will not be able to go back. So just look at the list and be very sure that you are choosing the one that you absolutely want, because then we move to number 2, and then we move to your number 3 priority area, and that's it, only 3 priority areas. And then you also will have a mentee ethics and commitment statement that you need to read and agree to. After you have completed your assessment, whether you are a mentor or a mentee, you have 2 options here. One of them is to view your report. This report is based on the answers you gave to all of those questions at the beginning. This is not visible to your partner, and it is not visible to SQA. It is only visible to you. If you are a mentee, however, we would strongly encourage you to share this report with your mentor, because it will help them help you. It may seem embarrassing depending on what the results are, but I promise you that it will help your mentor help you. You can scroll to the bottom and click View as a PDF and save that PDF on your computer and send it to your mentor at whenever you would like. The other piece that you have the option to do here is update your profile, and I would encourage you to go ahead and do this so that it's ready when you are matched with someone. It will ask you whether you're a mentor or mentee. It asks you these questions, and these are visible to your partner and only your partner and yourself, not to anyone else. So these are answers that you want your partner to see about you. If you don't want to do this right now, you can X out of it and come back to it later. There's a little gear here where you can edit, and you can edit it from under this profile area. There's also an area to add your LinkedIn profile so that your partner can connect with you on LinkedIn, and there's an area to upload your profile picture, which makes it a little more personal. That takes you to your update account area, which also lets you change your name and email address and your password. And that's it. Once you have finished your application and done all of these steps, then SQA will be matching partners in the second half of February 2019, and you can just wait to hear from us until you're matched, and that will open up a few other options here. We will share that information with you once you're matched in another short video, and I hope you have a great day and everyone applies to the program.